Hi, my name is Brandon Bernath.
What kind of art do you make?
I make paintings, oil paintings, a combination of figurative and abstract, a little impressionistic kind of stuff too. I'm interested in landscapes. Mountains have been like a big thing, a big theme for me these days. It's just kind of like the towering ambition, you know, the problem, the conflict, constantly having to climb the mountain. If you look at my paintings, it should make you kind of smile a little bit because there's a lot of humor in it. And it's not just necessarily what you're seeing like compositionally or whatnot.
You told me your dad's an artist. Is that how you started painting?
My dad's an artist, but he was like, yo, I don't want you to be an artist.
Okay.
Though my dad was a successful artist, he just didn't want to see me suffer, I guess.
Yeah.
But then, like, you know, to be a creative, you have to suffer. You have to have a bit of suffering. I was always kind of creative, though, doing all sorts of creative stuff. It started like painting parties. Like, I would go over to my buddy's house, my buddy Trip Todman, who's an artist as well, and we would go over to his fucking house and watch Polanski movies and just like pass around the notebook, you know? And just like, we'd all just like kind of draw on the notebook and pass it around. And that's when I kind of was like, oh, you know, because he was like an abstract artist. Yeah. And I didn't have like formal training at all. I don't even sketch anymore, you know? Like, I just hit the fucking thing. And I don't sketch. Like, drawings are just for fun when I can't be near a canvas, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, so everything I learn from a painting, and each painting usually takes me a couple months to make. Because if you see my process, like I brought, you know, my tiny little fucking toothbrush of a paintbrush is over there. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm not a messy artist. It's all very meticulous, thought out stuff, you know? So it all takes a long time. So each piece I've done is like a huge, I would say is a big step, big step forward of what I've learned from the last piece.
Do you have favorites or least favorites in the group? Talking about your art as a whole tends to illustrate one thing, but talking about the individual pieces, you learn a little bit more.
I would say it's that one right there. Okay. That one's my favorite for sure. It's just, I feel like is shows the biggest growth of this time that has passed. And like, I'm really into like these like interdimensional kind of visuals. So like, I would say these are different, right? It's almost like a little bit of my old stuff, you know? But like borrowing from like, you know, shading that I've learned or picked up, and then, I don't know. It's a bunch of different like styles and techniques and different worlds kind of coming together, and that's why I kind of really dig that. Plus I dig the composition and the.
Why did you decide to reach out for the studio visit?
You know, listen, I'm a multidisciplinary artist. My bread and butter is like filmmaking. I'm a director and producer and writer. So that's kind of what, that's how I like earn a living. As an artist, it's been like ebbs and flow, you know, like it's been like up and down, you know, kind of selling stuff. And it was really challenging getting out there, and I couldn't just like go to art shows all the time. And then the pandemic happened, and then there was like no art shows. So I really had to refocus. So I was making music videos, commercials, but I never stopped painting. I'm always painting. There's always a painting that I'm working on, you know? I'm always doing something. There's all these people around me always pushing, tell me when you're gonna have an art show, and stuff like that. And so I'm like, yo, I need to engage in the art world more, and I don't care about reaching out to people and be like, hey, can I get some help? Can you help me? Yeah. Can you help me? Because my intentions are honest. I just want to show my work. You know, like, these paintings make me really happy. I think they will make you happy. And I just want to show people my shit. And like collaborate and like, you know, talk. Yeah. That's what I reached out to.
Yeah, sick, man. Thank you so much for reaching out. This has been amazing.